Is Fort Bragg emerging as the new Fort Hood when it comes to most dangerous locations in the United States Army? All that and more coming up. Welcome to the channel, team. As always, man, I am stoked to see you. So I'm looking at the news here. The Army Times is reporting that Army investigators are trying to find out more details of 2 deaths of bodies that were found at Fort Bragg. What the hell is going on here, man? Is Fort Bragg the new Fort Hood? Some people might tell you that Fort Bragg has always been worse than Fort Hood. If you've been stationed at Fort Bragg, leave some comments down below so we can keep a conversation rolling and get to learn more about what you've experienced. And I don't care if it's just Fort Bragg, Fort Hood, Fort Polk, NTC, JBLM, wherever it is that you've been at. If you've experienced something crazy, leave some comments down below so we can learn and talk more about this thing, because it's absolutely crazy. Fort Bragg, if you didn't know, is the land of the Kool-Aid. And it's a place where if you don't drink deeply, you can be shunned, right? You can be shunned like some 1800s Western movie or something like that. It's a biblical proportion you can be shunned. You got to drink the Kool-Aid. So I'm not overly surprised, to be honest with you, because truth be told, the Army's population is just a small fraction. It's a representation of the population of the United States. And there's some scumbags out there, right? Some of your neighbors are scumbags. Some of my neighbors are scumbags. They're crazy. They're whacked out, man. Some of them are prone to violence. Some of them are prone to power, and that need, that ego is driving them for power. And it's absolutely crazy, man. It's absolutely crazy. So Fort Hood, especially when you consider that it encompasses 172,000 acres, almost 60,000 service members, 11,000 civilian employees, and probably 25,000 family members, man. And they all have baggage, right? A lot of us have baggage, not all of them. Most of them, I'm sure, are great American people who live positive values with their society. But there's a lot of craziness out there. And some of it gets hidden, some of it gets swept under the carpet. And regardless of what you've experienced personally or what you hear about in the news, remember that most people out there, most of your neighbors, are good, honest-to-God people, right? They're good soldiers, they're good Americans, they're good citizens. Just figuring things out on a day-by-day basis. And where are those people who are jacking things up, wherever they are, they're out there, obviously, stuff like that can't be tolerated, man. You can't be going around hacking bodies, but... And the crazy thing is, right, just even right up here at JBLM, not too long ago, it was just a few weeks ago, we're doing a biannual, twice a year, we do a spring cleanup and a fall cleanup. And in this process, right, because these posts, these military installations are huge, man. 170,000 acres over at Fort Bragg. That's crazy talk, man, that's huge. And what do we find here at JBLM during this cleanup? Crack house, man. A crack house on post property. Man, it's crazy because I'm out in some of these TAs, these training areas. I'm out deep in the woods, man. Never seen anything like that. It's absolutely crazy. But let me know what you think down in the comments below. If you enjoyed the content of this one, make sure you smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Think about and consider sharing this thing and getting the news out that there is some crazy stuff out there. But there's some good stuff out there too, just like you. And we'll keep this conversation rolling. As always, until then, you keep grinding and you stay stoked.